The Coinseries channel is pleased to have you back. There is a lot of information to be covered in this video about the XRP price behavior. We will go over our observations and the present market situation. Let me put it this way, the markets are looking great. No matter how I try to spin it, the markets have been great and we are making progress slowly but surely. You are well aware of what occurs when we reach $2 trillion, and every second counts towards that objective. As soon as we reach $2 trillion, we shall formally begin our journey. It would appear that there is absolutely no issue. Just so you know, XRP is now in the forefront of the race to see if it's a good morning. Given that 55 cents plus 54.96, this is very amazing, I must say. In this article, I will discuss XRP and its key features and statistics. Let's talk about the total market cap of cryptocurrencies and then get into Bitcoin. A handful of influential people have been revealed as frauds who discarded their cryptos, and we'll take a look at them below. First, we'll take a quantitative look at the bull run and bull cycle targets. Then, we'll talk about ETFs and the potential future of Ether. How do we know where to look and what kind of things to expect? What is the projected timing for Bitcoin's all-time high? Just over 2 months remain till the deadline. How much longer until then? Okay, then, let's get this thing started. I've got this covered, everyone. An amount of $52,306 in Bitcoin, the increase thus far is 1.24%. That notion has received 27.93 in the last day. An increase of 1.21% US currency. The lone cryptocurrency, XRP, is projected to come at a dismal 54 cents, expecting to be 55 cents, or close to 55 cents, while T is forecast to arrive at $1, which is still 99 cents. A 2.85% improvement is evident in its performance. In the past 24 hours, the value of Bitcoin has surpassed $2 trillion. It ends there. I hope that was clear. Our departure time is now. Need to make a U-turn now, there will soon be a Bitcoin rip. The utter devastation of the record high is the central focus of the plot. It's almost at 100,000 now. Some are requesting a $10 trillion injection into the cryptocurrency markets, along with $250,000 and $1,000 worth of Bitcoin. It would be foolish for investors to wait for this surge or the start of the bull run to happen before they encounter everyone appeared to be eager to sleep in. Present trends suggest that we will cross $2 trillion in 2025, with Bitcoin still 2 months away, but the year will be ushered in the third and fourth quarters. I think it's great that we're just going to keep climbing from here, Evan, because it's feasible that Bitcoin may hit a new all-time high before they've even happened. I thought I'd pop in and remind you that XRP still has some time to gain value before the Bitcoin halving and bull run start. An XRP in the double digits is more likely to materialize if prices continue to rise. Lovely NF, that is T, is what we're going to do now. Along with the sale, they're taking T's boy. I implore you all to take these. Our present and former chief technologist is working with us. He oversaw the enormous, cat-related theory and project. You can pay with XRP as well as major credit cards. At 9 o'clock this morning, Eastern Standard Time, my next podcast is scheduled to go live. This endeavor is teetering on the brink of disaster because it is about to flip out and burst. It will erupt like a volcano, won't it? In the near future, it will take flight. Please hear me out. You are obligated to get your closed lines NFT XRP credit card using all means necessary. Take control of it. Gather 10 trees. For the past 4 years, I have been extensively detailing my market predictions. The countdown is going to be 5-5, everyone. At this particular moment, the target of 50,000 to 52,000 was met, a goal was scored. How will things unfold from here? With bated breath, I await the weekly's arrival. We will start a new thread. So, until Sunday afternoon or when the show airs live, I wouldn't recommend checking for an update. Monday is the perfect day to kick off your week. Coins that Igor Cryptis has talked about more than 170,000. He cautions that the chart will become quite complex when the 21st equatorial magnetic field, EMA, crosses the 55th magnetic field, MA. Following an initial pump and drop and a retest near the 21st exponential moving average, or February 0.5, the bull run will often restart. If past performance is any indication, I will base my decisions on cycles A and B. Both a 40% retracement and a 70% black swan event, comparable to March 2022, are within the realm of possibility. A 40% retracement from the $2,000 level would put us in the $32,000 range. Throughout our conversation, we have focused on that range. The talk would have been on the 30 to 33,000 range if Bitcoin had retested this range during a positive decline. We will be moving in the direction of a 70% retracement from the $50,000 level, which would take us back to the bottom of the cycle. He insists that you listen carefully. If the all-time high is reached before the halving, the price of Bitcoin might reach $170,000. It might be the dweeb's meteoric rise to fame. We have previously covered this. After Bitcoin reaches its all-time high, it will exceed everyone's expectations. Bitcoin has an opportunity to make up lost ground and maybe reach 170,000 to 200,000 by the end of Q1 or Q2 if the Fed's 5-point signal with a 21 EMA indicates a strong cycle. Tables for couples in the year 2025, from what I can tell, his basic argument is that we would like to see this fixed right away. The moment has come for a correction, and we are interested in seeing what happens to Bitcoin in the next 2 quarters, which will bring us into 2025. This is what we're looking at. For the past 6 months, everyone has been saying that, both in reference to the halving and in general. Everyone is starting to fret that Bitcoin is about to make a move now that it's beginning to tremble a little. She can even add a boo-cha. More and more money is flooding into the Bitcoin market, so we might hit a new all-time high before the halving ever takes place. The plan was put up for the end of the year and the beginning of 2025, and everyone has been following it to the letter. How would things change if they did? Before Bitcoin can make a comeback, it must clearly retest the 30 to 33,000 mark. What are your thoughts about our arrival? Perhaps we can discuss it more after the weekly and come to a conclusion then. That would cause Bitcoin's liquidity to plummet since all coins would run at once. All currencies' funds, along with any surplus, will be reinvested into Bitcoin once they finish functioning. Give this a look. This crypto influencer was taken into custody after amassing 370,000 followers. Those are KSI hoops, I'm sure. Look, there's that YouTuber named KSI. He did a lot of cool stuff, like box with Jake Paul. Put simply, KSI was fully correct in recommending his supporters to buy 3 tokens, DRN, CAD, and the third token, whose exact name is unknown. He cheated on everyone and promoted himself by saying others should buy him. The idea of my X return is suddenly appealing. It's like crypto. Everyone, I'll say it again. But what happened after that? I thought he was caught selling, too. Because of his renown for getting along with the Paul brothers. Recall that Logan Paul launched the cryptocurrency Zurab NFT project? After he dumped me, he took off with everyone's money. Regardless, everyone was getting their money back. I have my doubts that you plan to do anything illegal to him. After what must have been an in-depth discussion, his best friend made a decision. Wow, we have this picture, he shouted. Another option is to talk about a coin that is currently in circulation but has a very small supply. After that, they say they bought something without us knowing or giving them permission. He was arrested despite having $1.2 million. Listen up, everyone, this channel requires you to conduct your own study. Some people on this planet are absolutely bonkers. Nobody is concerned about you. Put that in the past. Their exit strategy will make use of you as a source of liquidity. They will never, ever know who you are, to state it frankly. Their sole focus is on maximizing profits. That is why it is so important to study on your own. If the theorists and traders are talking about 3,500 as the projected value of the Johnson ETF, then what are we looking at? Fresh Serum goals, 20,782 goals for the near future 3,500. Since the prospect of an ETF or Ethereum has everyone so giddy, I present to you the jelly chart. As a result of the market's erratic conduct, Bitcoin seems to be heading for a record high before falling in value. I feel moved by it. Truth be told, I will tell you. As for me, I enjoy it. We are concentrating on the near future with Dr. Fenneton. 1970s XRP. I will presume that it is required to boost XOP over 72 cents since we are encountering opposition at that level. First of all, 66 cents would be perfect. A blessing in disguise. Achieving a price higher than 55 cents would be just wonderful. Subsequently, we can talk about 60 cents. Once that is taken care of, we may talk about 66. However, a pause is necessary. The 55 cent starting target needs to be eliminated first. So, what's our distance? We have now arrived at 549. According to crypto experts, we could witness a 7,000% surge, and in my opinion, it's very near. Yep, I'm well informed. Pretending like it's nothing unusual is a common sentiment. That is really insane. The fact that we brought up the graduates' cryptocurrency isn't the reason, unfortunately. W should head down the channel before formations break out, that may send this thing flying, because resetting 7,000% movement from 2 dials seems incomprehensible. Practical considerations may convince 99% of people that this is just the beginning of a trend that will continue for decades. Also, I agree with him. As of this writing, these cryptos have served no purpose. Upon activation of the utility, what happens? Where could that possibly take us, then? So, where does that take us? In your opinion, is a $100 XRP price achievable? Whether XRP breaks $10 or reaches $20 is something only time can tell, but one thing is certain, Bitcoin is about to do a lot of unexpected things that nobody saw happening. Worth of every cryptocurrency. Considering that XRP will only get $1 trillion at 10 trillion, but might receive $2 trillion now, $20 XRP is completely supported. It appears that XRP does have some certainty. In return for funding or advice, central banks are teaming up with fintechs to develop XRP. Keep watching, because the bull run is about to become crazy. Listen, I'm confused. Be sure to monitor the whole market capitalization of cryptocurrencies. This is just the beginning. The bullish target is going to be more than 2 trillion. It is still a ways off. Fortunately, our proximity is increasing daily. At that point, the video cuts off. Kindly continue to like and subscribe. Until then, farewell.